Hello, welcome to FT Water Treatment Limited. This is just going to be a very short demonstration of the removal process for the polyurethane outer cover on the Protectaflex and PF Detect systems. Okay, so the tools required for peeling back the polyurethane outer, fairly simple and straightforward. A safety cutter, these just come from Amazon or wherever, fairly cheap. Some long nose pliers, some side cutters, a small screwdriver, a pen and some pipe cutters to suit the size of the hose. And the most important thing, cut-proof gloves. So we don't want anybody to have any accidents. Okay, so very simple, straightforward, basic tools that most people would have in their toolbox. Okay, the first step in the process is trying to decide how far you need to cut it back, which is different for every application. But as a minimum, we would suggest going twice the depth plus a little bit more of the fitting. Just use a pen, one that works, and mark right the way around so you can see where you want to cut it back to. Okay, so once you've marked the depth you want to get to, use one of these safety knives. Got a very sharp ceramic blade there, but it's only a couple of millimeters deep. So the idea is you're just scoring it along there. You're not going right the way through because you don't want to damage the copper wires inside, and you certainly don't want to damage the inner hose. So using one of these safety knives just to score the polyurethane. So you can feel it. It's not going all the way through, it's just scoring the outside of the polyurethane there. So if you do this 3 or 4 times around the outside of the hose, depending on what size hose you've got, using some side cutters, get near the end and cut right the way through. Process. The next step, just a small screwdriver I tend to use, and you can prise that, get in between, just prise up the outer PU cover. Don't go too far in. We have seen instances where people have gone right the way deep into the braid path on the inner hose. It makes it very difficult to peel the outer back, and it damages the inner hose, so you need to be careful not to go too far down. As you can see, it's only a couple of millimeters deep. Get the wire out of the way. Use some long nose pliers and you can just tear it back. So once you've done that, the next piece, same thing, get your pliers, so once you've done that 3 or 4 times, you have petals using your side cutters. You can then snip that off around the hose. Okay, so then you've got to that stage where you've removed the polyurethane outer. Copper wire is still intact, so you haven't cut the way through, you haven't damaged the inner hose. So that's ready for the next process of connecting up the The alarm box, one thing to remember, because you've cut through the outer of the hose there, just tidy the end up using a pipe cutter. So you've got a nice square end for your hose connector to go on. So that's the first process done. Fairly simple and straightforward. Use one of the safety knives. Remember that the polyurethane is only 2mm thick, so you only have to go in that far to get the little screwdriver in to lift it up. Peel it back, put your copper wires safe, trim the end off, and then you're ready to do your end connections. And it's as simple as that. So for the hose connectors then, we do two styles, a metric solvent spigot or a BSP male thread. So the hose connectors are quite tight to get into the hose, and it actually seals on that small lip at the end there. Put your clamp on first, put the hose in.
Oh, right, okay.
So push the hose connector in till it's right to the bottom there. Slide your clip over till you get over that bulge in the hose, and then tighten that up. And these we have pressure tested to resist 20 bar. And once you've tightened that up, a socket or a spanner, that's your hose connector on there.